To integrate Whoop login into your application, start by understanding the basics of the Whoop API and the OAuth 2.0 authorization framework it uses. The Whoop API allows developers to access user data and build custom integrations. First, register your application on the Whoop developer portal to obtain a client ID and client secret. These credentials are necessary for authenticating your application and authorizing access to user data. Next, redirect the user to the Whoop authorization URL, where they will be prompted to grant your application permission to access their data. The authorization URL includes your client ID and the scopes of data your application requires. After the user grants permission, Whoop redirects them back to your application with an authorization code. Your application then exchanges this code for an access token, which is used to authenticate subsequent API requests. To exchange the authorization code for an access token, send a POST request to the Whoop token endpoint, including your client ID, client secret, and the authorization code. The response will contain the access token, which you should store securely to use in future API requests. When making API requests, include the access token in the authorization header to authenticate your application. Ensure you handle errors and exceptions properly, such as token expiration or invalid credentials. Best practices for integrating Whoop login include implementing secure storage for user credentials and access tokens, validating user input and API responses, and complying with Whoop's terms of service and privacy policy. By following these steps and guidelines, you can successfully integrate Whoop login into your application and provide users with a seamless authentication experience. Remember to consult the official Whoop API documentation for the most up-to-date information and detailed instructions on the integration process.